Hello YouTube. Welcome to the third video, and on this one I think I'll go through my least to most used everyday carry items. Not these particular items, these are just placeholders for a particular category, but these are the things that I least use all the way up to the things that I use frequently throughout the day. And we'll start with a gun. I don't carry every day. I work in an environment that's not conducive to firearms, and I'm only in two places usually. I'm either at work or I'm at home, so I rarely go out, and when I do, I don't always feel the need to carry where I live, but if I go to a city, I will definitely carry, and sometimes around town I'll carry usually something like a pocket pistol or an inside the waistband like the Glock 26. But I almost never carry, and I have never used them. I practiced, but I have never shot anybody, and I pray that I never do. Also, pepper spray. I carry pepper spray every day because I can, but it's just on my keys, so I don't have to think about it. And this rides in my pocket like that. My keys kind of dangle out, so it doesn't take up any real pocket space. So better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And I do work with some dangerous people, and they're not my coworkers, just people that we work with sometimes are a little sketchy. And those two things I never used. I've never pepper sprayed anybody either, and I hope I never have to. But I do walk my dog, and we do have coyotes and bears and all kinds of things around here. Not that this little saber red gel would do anything but make a bear more angry or add spice to his food, but I carry it anyway. Microfiber cloth, carry one every day and use it probably a couple times a day. Clean my glasses, clean my phone screen. It's pretty handy. Knife I use maybe once a day, twice a day, just depends. When I'm at home, I use one more. I use it, to cut open bags of animal food or bags of manure. So don't carry a fancy knife because I'm going to drag it through a bag of shit. But I do carry a knife, and I do enjoy carrying. I like slip joints actually more than I like a modern folder. But I've carried both, and I have both. I have a selection of both that I collect, but not necessarily carry that often. Multi-tool I use quite a bit. I usually carry this Swiss Army knife of some sort, and sometimes when I'm at home and I am doing more heavy duty stuff, I'll carry a regular Leatherman type multi-tool. Then I would say a flashlight. I use a flashlight every day. When I water my plants at work, I can shine the light down into the dark reservoir, and I can tell when it's about to get full. In the wintertime, I leave when it is dark, and I come home often when it is dark. So having a light is pretty useful. I'm not real crazy about Olight. I know a lot of people are, but having this in your pocket can be a real pain. It really can. And even this thing that, I guess this is a strong magnet, it sticks to everything. And maybe once I've actually used the magnet to stick it on something and hold it while I shined. But wow, that is a powerful magnet. And if you stick that in your pocket with anything metallic, what an aggravation. But I carry it in my laptop bag usually. And I'm a little worried about putting that next to a wallet, next to the magnetic card strip. I don't know. But it's a good light. But that magnet is just a little aggravating. Next most used item, I would say, is my bullet journal. This is a Moleskine pocket notebook, and I use it as a bullet journal and trackers and to keep a few notes, and I am in it several times throughout the day, and it's very useful. Keeps me on track. I have a few watches that I rotate through, and I use them so often that I do it mindlessly and don't know how many times I look at my watch throughout the day. And I know that my cell phone has a clock on it, but sometimes it's rude to be in a conversation with someone and check your phone. But when you can kind of covertly kind of look at your watch and say, it's getting a little late. I've got to get out of this office. My next most carried item would be probably this Chum's wallet. And it carries pens and pencils. Carries a comb for my beard. I don't have any hair on my head, but I do have a pretty long beard. So my Chum's wallet. And that brings me to probably the next most used item is some kind of writing tool. I like mechanical pencils, but pens as well. And I use them so often that I don't know how often I use them. So I would say that is my next most used item. And my most used, without a doubt, would be my phone. This is a iPhone 13 mini. And you can see the reflection of everything around me. I like it. This is my work phone, so it was provided to me by my job. So I have a personal phone, which I'm filming on now, which is just the standard iPhone 13. I really like iPhone, but I've had both. I've had Samsung as well, and it's okay. It's whatever you get used to, I think. I don't think one is any better than the other. I do like the kind of the Apple ecosystem where, it's across many different devices and they can all kind of sync with each other. But definitely a phone is my most used item. I'm constantly texting with coworkers and family, and I get alerts from my Outlook's calendar. So a very well used item, and not very interesting of a video, but it's a video and it's my third one, and there it is. Okay, thanks.